Florida Executive Tower, disinformation India, 2053 Zulu, 106013, gust 20, visibility 10, 2,800 scattered, temperature 260.21, altimeter 2987, ILS and localizer, we're on a 9er person use, landing and departing runway 9er and 13. Notice airman, taxi Quebec between Alpha and Echo closed, crane, 0.2 miles northeast, runway 13 approaching, 120 feet above ground level flag, pilots use caution for birds. All departing fixed wing aircraft contact clearance delivery on 127.95 prior to taxi. All taxiing aircraft read back runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise for initial contact. You have ATIS information India.
Alright, mixture rich, throttle slight. Fuel pump on low. Fuel flow up to 3 gallons. And clear! Fuel pump off. Alternator on. Core pressure good. Left engine. Fuel pump on low. So, plane just came out of maintenance and my nav data needs to be updated. So it's a simple process, just simply have the USB card in. When it starts up here, and I simply select what I want, which is a nav data update cycle, and then I hit proceed. It's then copying all the nav database files over. And boom, it's done. Then I hit the done button and it's going to reboot it in 3, 2, 1, and there's the reboot. Go ahead and take the USB card out. And that is beginning its reboot cycle. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up my clearance. Hit enter. Proceed, confirm, allow. Go ahead and turn on my iPad. And then usually what I do as a habit is I go to the Wi-Fi and I confirm that it is indeed on the correct Wi-Fi. Because every once in a while it'll grab Strata's Wi-Fi first instead of
Mike Echo, executive ground. Say again your position.
And Strata instead of the Avidyne. And there you go, it's on the Avidyne.
November 1 Mike Echo, runway 9er, taxi
so now I'll come here, load the Avidyne.
Runway 9er, taxi via Bravo Echo, 41 Mike Echo.
And that's loaded. So clear out my scratch pad for my last flight. And I'm going to St. Augustine, SGJ.
5 executive ground. Proceed to request a hold short runway 9er, runway 13.
This is requested Ultra 913.
Go ahead and load up the frequency for clearance. So come here in executive clearance, 127.95. Double click that, put it in the standby mode. Now I'll flip it over to the active. And now we'll call. Good afternoon, Fort Lauderdale exec clearance, Baron 3175 Whiskey with India. I'd like to pick up my IFR to St. Augustine.
3175 Whiskey, taking clearance, cleared to the St. Augustine Airport via radar vectors Palm Beach. Victor 3 to Treasure. Victor 3 then is filed. Departure frequency 119.7, squawk 2325.
Clear to St. Augustine radar vectors, Palm Beach, Victor 3, Treasure, Victor 3 as filed. You didn't transmit the altitudes, 119.7 and 2325 for 3175 Whiskey.
3175 Whiskey, maintain 2000 and then expect 900,000 10 minutes after departure. Rest of readback correct. And do you have ATIS information, India?
2000, 9000, 10 minutes after departure, and I have India for 3175 Whiskey.
Number 3175 Whiskey, I'm sorry, did you say 2,000 or 3,000? Sound like you said 3.
Sorry about that. Yeah, 2,000 and expect 9,010 minutes. 2,000. Stay on 75 Whiskey.
75 Whiskey, we're back for our contact arm, ready to go.
Over to ground, 75 Whiskey, good day. Alright, flood this over to ground. Next person I'm going to talk to is going to be Tower, so I'm going to go ahead and load in here, Tower. I
Traffic.
load in my squawk code 2325, and then I
Traffic.
like to put in, just as a reminder,
Traffic.
and in case I forget to do it, my departure frequency on my second nav, even though I will use my first nav. Alright, come over here to FMS, go to route, highlight the rollout to St. Augustine, click activate route, and I can see the route has been activated. Come up here and confirm. It is indeed in my flight plan.
Golf November.
Alright, put my attitude bug on 2000. I have my squawk. I have my clearance. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to call up executive. Get the noise out. We're going to go ahead and call up executive ground and taxi. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my taxi diagram, just out of good habit. Show myself here at Sano.
Last call, executive ground, say again.
And
Banning Tug 336, request reposition from Bravo 1 to Bravo 5 with aircraft intel.
Banning Tug 336, received via Bravo.
get flash the lights, waving me forward.
Banning Tug 336.
And I'm going to go ahead and call over to ground. Good evening, executive ground, Baron 3175 Whiskey at Charlie 1, ready to taxi to the active.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, executive ground. To verify, you said you're at Charlie 1, Sano ramp?
Affirm at Charlie 1 Sano for 3175 Whiskey.
Whiskey, runway 9er, taxi via Charlie Echo, hold short, runway 13.
9 of your Charlie Echo, hold short of 13 for 3175 Whiskey. Alright, clear left, nobody's coming from the right.
Baron 75 Whiskey, turn left heading 310, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Left 310, clear for takeoff on 9er, 3175 Whiskey. Alright, here we go. Alright, lights. Camera. Clear left.
Forward Mike Echo, taxi up to and hold short of runway 9er.
Clear right.
Roger, taxiing up to the hold short, 4 Mike Echo.
And
That Learjet took off all the way at the end.
54 kilo, you're behind the Cessna.
Roger that.
Mike Victor 3164, contact my departure.
Alright, numbers line up. Gauges in the green.
3164, contact Miami departure.
Fuel flow. Airspeed alive.
November 1 Mike Echo, turn left
84 knots.
runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Turn left northwest, runway 9er, clear for takeoff, 4 Mike Echo.
I side step to the left because of the jet.
0 at 14, gust
Positive
1.
rate. Gear up.
Executive Tower, BSO 7.
BSO 7, executive tower.
Sierra Sky with India requesting a November departure northbound crossing runways northeastbound, please.
BSO 7, November departure approved. Departure from the ramp is at your own risk. Cross runway 13, hold short of runway 9 for departing traffic.
Austin 13, hold
Bearing
short
left,
of
310.
BSO 7's on the go.
Baron 75 Whiskey, contact Miami departure.
Oh, departure today, 75 Whiskey.
66 Air Golf Fire approach, Roger, expect ILS runway 9.
We'll expect the LS 9er, 6 Air Golf.
Miami departure, Baron 3175 Whiskey 1000, climbing 2000.
3175 Whiskey, Miami departure, radar contact, climb maintain 3000.
Climb 3000, 75 Whiskey.
7 Alpha Foxtrot, you're half mile from pass, cleared ILS runway 9.
Bring your RPMs back to 2500.
ILS runway 9er, 7 Alpha Foxtrot.
7 Alpha Foxtrot, pull out Executive Tower 120.9.
Over the tower, thank you, 7 Alpha Foxtrot.
Number 3175 Whiskey, Miami approach 126.05.
2605, 75 Whiskey. Miami approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey, level 3000.
3175 Whiskey, Miami departure, climb maintain 6000.
Climb 6000, 75 Whiskey.
Lima Juliet, climb maintain 16,000.
Climbing 16,000, 60 Lima Juliet.
Victor 3164, climb maintain 12,000, contact Miami Center 133.4.
All right, 12000, 133.4, Yankee Victor 3164.
75 Whiskey, turn right heading 360 and maintain 7,000.
360, maintain 7,000, 317 Whiskey. I don't know why, I just said my entire tail number.
Seven 5 Whiskey, contact Palm Beach approach 125.2.
25-2, good day, San Whiskey. Good afternoon, Palm Beach approach, bearing 3175 Whiskey, 6.4, climbing 7,000.
Alright, Sierra Echo Juliet, both is now 12 o'clock and 7 miles.
Sierra Echo Juliet, we got the visual.
Sierra Echo Juliet, you're cleared visual approach 115, contact Boca Tower 118.42, traffic snow factor just passing underneath you.
Thank you so much, 1842.
Sierra 954 Kilo Papa, contact approach 128.3.
128.3, 4 Kilo Papa.
Sierra 3175 Whiskey, Palm Beach approach, Palm Beach altimeter is 2988.
9088, San Whiskey.
Greetings, Navajo 4042 Mike, we're checking in with you, time for 1500.
November 75 Whiskey, climb maintain 9,000.
Climbing 9,000, San Whiskey.
November 75 Whiskey, turn right heading 040, join Victor 3, flight plan route.
040, join Victor 3, San Whiskey.
Number 3175 Whiskey, be advised you've had reports of moderate turbulence at 8,000 through about 15,000. That's located about 20 miles north of your position.
Roger that. Looks like there's some weather up there too. May ask to divert to the west at some point.
Roger, yeah, I do have another aircraft at 9,000. A Cirrus went to the west of there, and he's been getting a good ride. So you can expect that.
Roger that. Thank you, San Whiskey.
Attention aircraft, moderate turbulence reported at Treasure 110 at 010, time 2130. Citation 750. For the IMC conditions, heavy rain and moderate turbulence. More information, monitor Hollis or flight service frequency. Number 3175 Whiskey, flying 320, vectors west of precipitation.
320, San Whiskey.
Attention all aircraft, fire at Treasure 123 at 017. A BE-40 reported moderate turbulence. Top of this building, latest stops to 14,000 to 15,000, and the time was 2142.
November 627 Sierra Papa, we would like to do a pilot report.
Number 627 Sierra Papa, go ahead, do power report.
Okay, our type of aircraft is Charlie 172. We report overcast at 4,000 feet and a light turbulence.
Number 7 Sierra Papa, roger, thank you. Vero Beach altimeter 2994, traffic 10 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, altitude gauge 3,700.
Looking for the traffic, 29994, Sierra Papa.
Number 3175 Whiskey, when able, proceed direct Melbourne.
Direct Melbourne when able, San Whiskey.
Miami, Sirius 954 Kilo Papa, VFR 4500.
Look ahead at the weather. Let's go to the info tab. Go ahead and put in St. Augustine, SJ. Enter. Then so let's look at the METAR. is an hour old, and it's reporting.
Number 75 Whiskey, is your rod good there?
Affirmed, it's smooth, 75 Whiskey.
Smooth, you said?
Affirm, it's smooth, 75 Whiskey.
Thank you.
So, 63 minutes ago, so it's an hour old. Winds 360 at 11, gusting to 18, visibility
Good Miami Center,
4,
6734 number.
temperature 63, dew point 57, altimeter 3005.
Which is what you probably prefer to look out for.
Haze 800 broken.
November, clear direct Pahokee.
So, welcome aboard. Sorry, a little action before I could even talk to you. So, this is my first flight after my annual, so major maintenance. And like all flights after maintenance, minor and major, the airplane
Hello, Miami.
needs a extra thorough. You always give thorough pre-flights, but that's, after something like that, you give it an even more thorough than normal pre-flight. I personally have seen where like my hand crank for my gear, emergency gear extension, was blocked and wouldn't be able to lower. I've heard stories about flight controls getting reversed.
November 2 Romeo, you're direct parent, correct?
There's been a whole series of reasons why you should always do an extra thorough pre-flight after maintenance. So, but the other thing I do is I try, or
November 840 Sierra Whiskey,
rarely will
for traffic.
bring passengers along. I try to do a test flight, a maintenance flight, before I will fly with any passengers. Normally I try not to do a trip like I'm doing now, but fortunately timing, that's how it was. But I always try to do one flight just in case. Well, when I say passengers, I guess you can bring mechanics and other pilot friends, but definitely not loved ones.
Number 840 Sierra Whiskey,
who don't know,
6,000.
didn't sign up for that. So I won't bring anyone like that along. So anyhow, we're cruising level at 9,000 feet. We have a ground speed currently of 187 knots. We got a nice little ground speed.
November 2 Romeo,
Currently,
maintain 7,000. Sending 7,000.
Flying around a little weather system, for hopefully the only real turbulent weather system that is in the area at the moment. So there was a report of moderate turbulence from a Learjet going right through that weather. So there was no reason why I was going to test his theory. I say if he says it's moderate, then
Number 2 Romeo,
by all means, it must be moderate.
24-8 to Romeo, I'm good.
So with that being said, there was also a Cirrus who was going around, and I asked to follow pretty much a Cirrus route, and then actually asked for a little farther west than he had asked for, mainly because I don't know how far ahead he was of me, but looking at the weather on the ADSB, I figured that's a safe bet. So as some of you may have noticed, I usually get a lot of comments about my fuel selector not being matched, and even though it may not appear that from the camera and angles and what have you, they actually are matched, and my fuel flows are matched. And you'll notice on takeoff, I did not have the right engine lean. I did get that fuel pump adjusted finally, and got that taken care of as part of my annual maintenance. So so it should be good now, and my level should be set.
Number 0 Sierra Whiskey, contact Palm Beach approach 123.62. 33620 Whiskey.
So St. Augustine is IFR at the moment, 800 overcast, so it's not low IFR, but it is
Miami Center,
IFR, last I checked.
451, Echo Foxtrot,
and I haven't gotten the ATIS yet, I'm a little far away, but
451,
it was when I took off, so.
Altimeter 2994. 904.
So we can expect the ILS for 3-1. So I'm often asked, usually don't show, I try to edit it out as much as I can what I do. So in this case, preparing for an approach, I'll go ahead and come to 4 flight, go to procedures, and I will select approach. There's an ILS or localizer for 3-1, and there's an Rnav for 3-1.
Or 128 Mike Lima.
So I'm going to go ahead and load the Rnav.
2, 9 or 4.
So I'm going to request the Rnav.
9 or 4, 8 Mike Lima. Number 3175 Whiskey, contact Berlin approach 124.8.
24.8 today, San Francisco. Afternoon, Orlando approach, parent 3175 Whiskey, level 9000.
Again.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, level 9000.
3175 Whiskey, Orlando approach, loud and clear, Charles. Orlando Timber 29er, Diner.
999 San Francisco.
Mature Romeo, descend to maintain 6,000, contact Orlando approach 120.15.
So, looking at the approach plate,
6,000 and 2015, Romeo.
a normal briefing, you start from left to right, so you confirm it is indeed St. Augustine. So you see SGJ, it is St. Augustine, and then it is the Rnav GPS 3-1, which is what I'm expecting. Got the ATIS 119.65,
12635.
and of course Jacksonville approach is 120.75, which I'll hand us off to. And towers 127.62, all of which is programmed in my GPS. So the final approach course is a 310 heading. The altitude is at ORAC is 1,700 feet. And the decision altitude is 258 feet, which is 250 feet AGL. So I will go ahead and load. I have a radar altimeter. I'll set that to 250 feet. In which point my decision height light will light up when the airplane hits 250 feet AGL. So it's just an additional indication that I have reached my decision height. So on some of the newer airplanes, you'll hear it call out minimums. Unfortunately, I don't have a nice G500 or something that does that, so I just get a indicator light. So in the unlikely event I have to go missed approach is climb at 2000, direct Utzo, and then track 350 to Orsvo and hold. So I'll come over the GPS. I can do it either on the panel mount or I can do it on the iPad, because the iPad simply just controls the panel mount. Then I'll come over and click on the procedure button, and it's showing me arrivals. So I'll hit procedure again, click on approach, and then I will choose the Rnav 3-1.
2999 Juliet, contact Daytona Beach approach 118.85.
And then I will go ahead and choose Yuka as initial approach fix, which is the farthest one out. I know I won't get it, but I'm going to choose that anyways. And the approach is loaded. So early on, I'll load the approach when I have an idea. That keeps me ahead of the airplane, and of course things can change, winds can change. But at least if things don't change, I'm good, I'm loaded, I'm preset. Load the ATIS up, have the approach loaded. I go ahead and put it into full approach, probably get vectors to final, and I'll skip some of those legs, but initially it's easier to have it, skip it, than it is to all of a sudden try to search for, if you put vectors to final and then they give you one of the nav points to navigate to, and then you're searching for it. Try not to do that when I'm on approach. And then as we get closer, as the ATIS comes in, I'll go ahead and listen to that, confirm that the ADS-B is correct, and make sure nothing has changed from the time I listened to it last.
2390.
San Augustine information, Lima time 2150 Zulu, wind 360 at 14, visibility 4 miles mid, 1100 overcast. Temperature 16, 2.14, altimeter 3005. ILS runway 31. Notice Chairman, VOR is out of service. ILS DME is not monitored. Runway 31 Pappy's out of service. Caution for increased bird activity. All aircraft check for Lima.
Alright, we have Lima. 1100 overcast.
2390 Jackson 126.35.
And they are indeed using runway 31. So, for the time being, we are set up properly. So I'm still experimenting with the cameras.
Orlando 414 Julie
one on my left, keep moving,
chance to get direct
had
for Hokie from here.
side me, I moved it farther back, and now I moved it a little farther forward. Last video that I posted, the felt like it was a little too far back, but we'll see how bringing it closer does. If it helps or doesn't help get rid of some of the glare. Let's experiment, and of course I brought my over-the-shoulder camera back. Actually brought two of my over-the-shoulders back, because I tend to like that angle. I haven't brought the one up top back, the one that shoots down. We'll see, that may be something I end up doing as well. But so be sure to put in the comments the angles you like, the angles you feel are a must. Anything you can do to help me improve my videos as we go along is much appreciated. And of course, if you like my videos, please hit that thumbs up, and even more so, hit that subscribe button. Biggest compliment I can get is you subscribing to my channel. So I've also learned that there is a little bell next to subscribe that you can get alerted when you subscribe to someone, send you extra alerts that they posted a video. So hey, go ahead and hit that bell. Find out when I post my videos so you can be the first to see them and see them early on.
607, contact Jackson, 126.35.
2635, Juliet, have a good day.
Nice day.
So now the airplane's out of maintenance, goes down at this cylinder stuff, had to go down for its annual. So hopefully this should be back to posting my videos regularly and see what new ideas and exciting stuff I can bring you. Of course, if you have any requests, feel free to go ahead and ask me. If I can accommodate, by all means, I always will. And anything specific you want to know about, again, feel free to ask me. And I'm more than happy to answer you, whether it be in a comment or I answer you in the video itself. So, anyhow, so that's it. Sit back, relax. The seat's actually been a little far forward this whole flight, so I'm gonna recline myself.
We'll find out the Lima, and you're heading 035, right? I think there was a kind of pushing you, so make it a 045.
There we go, just like the airlines. Move it, air back, and suddenly it's all different in the world. So I'm going to sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. I hope you do too. And I will talk to you again, or see you again rather, and I'll talk on the approach.
2695, 40 Kill.
Alright, we're getting a little closer.
Number 2859 Echo, turn 15 degrees to the left.
Under 70 miles out from St. Augustine, so I'm going to go ahead and listen to the ATIS one more time. Confirm nothing's changed.
ILS DME is not monitored. Runway 31 path is out of service. Caution for increased bird activity. All aircraft check with Lima. St. Augustine information, Lima time 2150.
And it's still Lima, so we are still current. So as we're getting close, I'll go ahead and take this time to review the approach plate one more time. I believe the next person I'll talk to is Jax, so I'll go ahead and load that frequency in. Jax approach 120.75.
Damage at 862, Daytona approach, Daytona altimeter 3000.
3000.
Kind of staying a step ahead. Power back some more. As we descend, the power, the manifold pressure tends to increase.
Number 3175, Whiskey flighting at 320.
320 for 3175 Whiskey.
Number 3175 Whiskey, and no delay down to 4,000 for obstruction.
No delay to 4,000 Whiskey.
Number 3175 Whiskey, continue descent and maintain at 3,000.
Descending 3,000 Whiskey.
And I must qualify on that. Number 3175 Whiskey, descend and maintain 3,000.
And the 3175 Whiskey.
Thanks.
Number 3175 Whiskey, flighting 350.
350, 375 Whiskey.
Number 3175 Whiskey, continue descent and maintain the 2000.
Descending 2000, 75 Whiskey. Unfortunately, with all the recording I did before the flight, my GoPro battery started to die, losing critical angles and losing the critical ATC communication. As you can see, the weather was hard IFR for the rest of the approach. Surprisingly, ATC initially cleared me direct St. Augustine. Once handed off to approach, I was then cleared for the Rnav 31 into St. Augustine. Due to my location and proximity of the airport, they initially had to turn me out due east to intercept the Rnav. You can see it quickly got dark as a cloud layer thickened and the sun set in the west. Even though it was night IMC, I'm happy to report it was a very smooth flight. Approach handed me off the tower as I turned to intercept the Rnav 31 localizer. Half a dot above glide slope, I initiate gear down to begin down the glide slope. If you look closely, you can see a quick flash of the landing light, so I can confirm 3 green, 1 in the mirror. As I tracked down the glide slope, ATC called out traffic 500 feet along the shoreline. My reply to them was IMC, no joy. During night IMC, the strobe lights can be a hindrance to the pilot. They can be blinding, and for some, just plain nauseating. If you find yourself in that situation, simply turn off your strobes while you're in IMC. Fortunately for me, in the design of the aircraft, I find them to be neither. At about 1,000 feet, we broke out of the clouds and the runway was right in front of us as planned. There's a pretty strong crosswind coming out of the north, trying real hard to push me left of course. As we reach our decision height, 250 feet, you'll notice the light illuminate on my dash. There it is, minimums. We are 3 green and clear to land with the runway in sight. I apologize about the cameras dying. You know what they say, timing is everything. But if you like my videos, be sure to give me that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. The biggest compliment I can get is your subscription to my channel. Also, feel free to check out my Facebook Baron Pilot page. It's facebook.com/Baron Pilot. And also check me out on Instagram at Beach Baron Pilot. Well, until our next flight, thanks for coming along. See you soon.